Day 8, and we're just going to focus on simplifying our habits so that we can eliminate choice and build consistency. And that's what this is all about. Let's just get into our front forward fold. Breathe into it, stretch as much as you can. Just be here for 10 minutes or so. The reason I chose to do this every single night, is that simplicity helps us to achieve habits. And when we have too many options, it often paralyzes us from making a choice at all. And to do this, it's like, I'm just going to do a simple forward fold every single night for 30 nights in a row, just to create an evening routine. So far, so good, but I think this is a real great way to build consistency and discipline. And the simplicity of it, rather than, should I do yoga? Should I do Pilates? Should I go for a run? Should I meditate? Should I journal? Whoa! So many options. All those things are great, but you just got to pick one. If you're interested in increasing your overall well-being, happiness, there's no best thing to do. Everybody's an expert out there, and this is the number one exercise, and this is the thing everybody needs to do. Maybe they're just an expert in themselves, and they found out what works best for them. Awesome. I'm still on a journey. Some things work better 1 month or 1 year from the next, but it's finding that thing that works best for you, but just picking something and sticking with it. We don't need to change it up all the time. And then really, when we eliminate the option of choice, it becomes easy. Okay, I'm going to do a forward fold every night for 10 minutes every evening. I don't even have to think about it. Today, I'm struggling to get into my fold. There's no doubt. Went for a long run this morning, and things are a little tight. That's all right. I'm here, just being here. Maybe I'll only get 0.1% better tonight rather than 1%, but maybe it is a full percent just by keeping the habit and showing up, being consistent. Definitely when it comes to working out, should I lift weights? Should I do yoga, Pilates, strength train, run? Everybody's got an opinion about what everybody should do. And I believe that probably mixing it up every once in a while is probably best as we age, certainly, be doing different things. But in the same, if you're trying to get started on a journey, just picking one of those things and sticking with it for a while until you kind of mastered it. And when you eliminate the choice, I think it becomes a lot easier. And what could be simpler than an evening forward fold? I'm trying to generate quite a bit of heat today. That's why I put sweats and long johns, long sleeve shirt on, because I was feeling a little bit tighter. I thought by doing this, maybe I can generate a little more heat and hopefully generate some more flexibility. We'll get there. When we eliminate our choice and start to stick with just sort of one thing for a time being, it's kind of like brushing our teeth, right? I think most of us probably at this point brush our teeth for a couple minutes in the morning, a couple minutes in the evening. We don't really think about it. It basically becomes autopilot. I have a feeling this 30-day, 10-minute stretch in the evening, by the end of, certainly to get 30 days, it's going to become put on autopilot. Who knows if it'll happen that quickly, but I feel pretty good about that it will. It's not the same for everybody, but so the simplicity of it, just like we didn't always brush our teeth for 2 minutes in the morning and in the evening. Certainly as we were kids, we wanted to avoid it. But once that became a really simple habit, we realized that's the best thing for our overall oral hygiene. Obviously, there's other things, what we eat, but the simplicity, the routine consisting of it. You don't really have to think about it anymore. Sort of think of it if, a lot of successful business people we've heard about, they wear the same black shirt every day or something. Just mental clutter. They don't have to think about it anymore. They just go to their closet. There's a clean black shirt hanging there. Put it on. Get on with it. Just sort of eliminates. I like that mental clutter. If we can't sink a little deeper, not forgetting what we're doing here. The purpose of today is to stretch also, but I really like this idea of simplifying and just picking something so that we can take action. There's a great little study about a farmer's market, and they were selling jam. And when they sold 8 jam jars, different kinds of jam, they sold more than when they would try to sell 20. So when they're trying to sell, you would think, well, the more you try to sell, the more varieties you would try to sell, the more you would ultimately sell. It wasn't the case. When they sold fewer options, had fewer options, they actually sold more. We get into this decision fatigue, which there's so many options now. Netflix. Turn on Netflix. You go 45 minutes. You haven't even watched anything. Right? Just want to eliminate the decision fatigue by just picking something, a 10-minute forward fold, just sticking with it for a while. And obviously you can move on to something else after some time and try new things, of course, but if you get good at something and eliminate that mental noise. I picked the evening routine for this challenge because I'm a little bit better with the morning routine, which for me, I think is far more important. When you nail that morning routine, it really sets you up for a great day. And when you just know, when you get up, this is exactly what I'm going to do to get my day going, rather than all the millions of options you could take. And we'll get into that at some point soon, the morning routine. But because the evening routine is harder, that's why I felt like I just want to do a stretching routine in the evenings or do something. I'm putting it off and putting it off. Well, it's getting easier. But that's why I made it so simple. The same stretch, basically the same amount of time every night. And so far, so good. It really has eliminated any thought. Okay, what should I do? To do a yoga thing, Pilates, etc., etc. No, just the simplicity of this, I think, will help us to build consistency and discipline. And if we get flexible, both physically, mentally, spiritually along the way, beautiful. Let's see if we can't get a little deeper. I'm definitely tight, but let's see if we can't go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. How's that? Not bad? Well done. Pick this, simplicity. Eliminate choice and just take action. Thanks for showing up. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.